Did you know most falls after 60 don't happen because of weak legs, but because of poor balance? And the fix, it's not hard. In fact, it takes less than 10 minutes a day. Let me show you the exercises your body is begging you to do. Part 1. Start here. Simple moves to wake up your balance. Have you ever caught yourself reaching for a wall or a chair just to steady yourself? Maybe it happened while you were getting out of bed or walking to the kitchen. It's a moment that passes quickly, but deep down, it leaves a quiet question. Why am I feeling unsteady lately? You're not alone. As we get older, balance doesn't quite come as naturally as it used to. And the truth is, many people over 60 start noticing more wobbles, stumbles, or even scary falls often when they least expect them. But here's the good news. You don't have to accept that as part of aging. There's a lot you can do to strengthen your balance, and it can start right where you are at home. In this video, we're going to walk through some simple balance exercises designed specifically for seniors. No fancy gym, no expensive equipment. Just real effective movements you can do in your living room, kitchen, or wherever you feel comfortable. These exercises are gentle, safe, and proven to help you feel more stable, confident, and in control of your movements again. So let's get started with the very first thing you can do, standing tall. It sounds simple, but posture is one of the most overlooked pieces of balance. Over time, we tend to hunch forward, maybe from sitting too much or using devices. This shifts your center of gravity forward and makes you more likely to trip or lose your balance. So here's your first movement. Find a clear space near a sturdy chair or countertop. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart. Gently roll your shoulders back and lift your chest. Imagine a string pulling the top of your head upward. This upright posture recenters your body and activates the muscles that support your balance. Hold it for 10 seconds. Relax, then do it again. Do this a few times a day, and you'll start noticing how much taller and more stable you feel. Next, let's add a gentle heel-to-toe walk. Still in that safe space near a chair or wall, place one foot directly in front of the other so the heel of your front foot touches the toes of your back foot. Slowly take a step, then another. Aim for about 10 steps forward, then turn around and return. This exercise helps train your body to balance along a narrow line, just like when you're stepping onto a curb or walking through a tight space. If you're a little shaky, that's okay. Just go slow, use a counter or wall for support if needed, and keep your eyes forward, not down at your feet. Practicing this for just a few minutes a day can retrain your muscles and nerves to respond more quickly when you're off balance. Feeling a little more awake already? These first movements may seem small, but they're powerful. You're waking up the parts of your body that help keep you steady, your ankles, your core, and even your brain. Balance isn't about doing something difficult. It's about doing something consistently. Now that we've taken those first steps together, let's keep that momentum going. There are a few more movements I want to show you, ones that build on this foundation and help protect you from falls even more. Part 2, train your legs, hips, and brain to stay steady. You're doing great so far. Just by standing tall and practicing that heel-to-toe walk, you're already making a big difference. Your body is learning to realign itself, to reawaken muscles and reflexes that may have gone quiet over time. And now we're going to build on that foundation with a few more simple exercises, each one designed to support your balance and confidence. Let's try the single leg stand. Don't worry, this isn't about showing off or trying to do something difficult. It's simply about teaching your body how to remain steady on one leg at a time, because that's exactly what walking is. Shifting your weight from one foot to the other over and over. So go ahead and stand next to a chair or a sturdy surface. Hold on lightly if you need to. Shift your weight onto your left foot, then gently lift your right foot just a few inches off the ground. Nothing fancy, just enough that you're balancing on one leg. If it feels easy, try letting go of the chair for a moment. If it feels wobbly, that's okay too. Those little shakes mean your muscles are working. Try to hold it for 10 seconds, then switch sides. Even if you only manage a few seconds, that's progress. Every time you do it, your muscles, joints, and even your brain are learning how to react more quickly and more confidently. And remember, it's not about perfection, it's about practice. Now let's move to something called side leg raises. These are great for strengthening the muscles in your hips and thighs, which play a huge role in keeping you balanced while walking or climbing stairs. Start by standing tall next to a chair or counter. Gently lift one leg out to the side, keeping your toes pointing forward and your posture upright. Don't use your hip muscles to do the work. Hold it for a second or two, then lower your legs slowly. Repeat about 10 times on each side or whatever feels right for your body today. You might be surprised how much you feel this in your legs, and that's a good thing. These are the very muscles that help you catch yourself if you start to stumble. They also help you stay strong enough to walk longer distances without fatigue. And as you practice these movements over time, you'll start to feel a quiet strength returning. That strength brings confidence. And confidence reduces fear, and fear of falling is something many people silently carry with them every day. Speaking of confidence, let's talk about the importance of turning. Think about how many times a day you turn when you're in the kitchen, or backing away from the sink, or moving around the house. Quick turns are one of the easiest ways to throw off your balance, especially if you're feeling a little unsteady. So here's a simple movement that can help you feel more in control when you change directions. Stand with your feet hip-width apart and slowly turn your body to the left. First your head, then your shoulders, then your hips and feet. Take your time, then slowly turn to the right the same way. You're not twisting quickly. This isn't about speed. It's about teaching your body how to coordinate movement and maintain control. As you get more comfortable, try doing this while stepping gently in a half circle or a small square pattern around your chair or table. These small, deliberate movements help train your brain and body to stay stable, even when changing direction. That's incredibly important because so many falls happen during a quick pivot or a sudden step. With practice, you'll find that turning becomes smoother, less jarring, and your body will respond more calmly, even if something unexpected happens. Now, as you're moving through these exercises, keep breathing deeply. Deep breathing brings oxygen to your muscles and helps keep your mind focused and calm. It's easy to hold your breath without realizing it when you're concentrating. So every few minutes, check in with yourself. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose and gently out through your mouth. Let your shoulders relax. Let your body reset. You may start to notice something else too, something beyond the exercises. You might feel a bit lighter on your feet, or maybe you're holding yourself a little taller. Maybe you're not gripping that countertop quite as tightly as you did at first. These are all signs of progress, and they matter more than you might think. Because when it comes to balance, improvement doesn't always shout at whispers. It shows up in the way you move through your day, how steady you feel stepping out of bed, how calmly you handle a tight corner or a slippery floor. The more you practice, the more these exercises become a part of your muscle memory, and that's when real change begins. You've already taken such an important step just by showing up today and trying these movements. So let's keep going. There's still one more set of exercises I want to show you. Gentle, effective moves that not only improve your balance, but also help your entire body feel stronger and more supported. Part 3. Final moves that build confidence and prevent falls. Let's finish strong with one final exercise that brings everything we've worked on together. The sit to stand. It's one of the most useful everyday movements and also one of the most powerful for building balance, strength, and independence. Find a sturdy chair without wheels, preferably one that's not too low. Sit down with your feet flat on the floor, about shoulder width apart. Cross your arms over your chest or place your hands on the edge of the seat for support. Now lean forward slightly, press down through your feet, and slowly rise to a standing position. Then slowly sit back down with the control. Try that again and again. Aim for 5 to 10 repetitions or whatever feels right for your body today. Why is this movement so important? Because every time you sit or stand, whether it's getting off the couch, out of bed, or off the toilet, you're using your core, your legs, and your sense of balance all at once. And the more easily and confidently you can do this motion, the more freedom you have in your daily life. It might seem simple, but this one move can reduce your risk of falling more than you'd expect. And if you're feeling strong, here's a little bonus variation. Try it without using your hands, just your legs and your posture. That shift makes it even more effective at building balance and lower body control. Now, as we start to wrap up, I want to remind you of something really important. You don't have to do all these exercises at once. Even doing just one or two a day can start to make a difference. The key is consistency. Keep showing up for yourself, even if it's just for 5 minutes. Your body's always listening, always adapting, and every small effort adds up. You might not feel stronger overnight. Balance takes time, but each time you practice, each time you stand taller, shift your weight, or rise from that chair, you're telling your body, I'm not done. I'm still strong. I still want to move with confidence. And that mindset, that belief in yourself, is the real secret to staying steady and independent as you age. Now let's take a moment to feel proud. You've just completed a full session of gentle balance training, and that's something to celebrate. You've taken a real positive step toward reducing your risk of falling, and more importantly, toward living your life with more confidence and less fear. If this video helped you, I'd love to hear about it. Let me know in the comments what exercise felt best for your body, or what's something you've noticed since trying these movements. Your story might inspire someone else watching right now. And if you found this helpful, go ahead and give the video a like. It really helps the channel and lets me know you want more content like this. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future videos on movement, mobility, and staying strong at every age. Remember, small changes done consistently can create powerful results. You don't need to chase perfection, you just need to keep moving forward, one step at a time. Here's to living confidently, walking steadily, and feeling strong no matter your age. You've got this.